Agago. Menashime. Maso. Yo. Me hearing your fan, awa to Kemba Wonga. Manchewe. Niji. Ni Taki. They could be on Inyon. Imanchewe. Beshonene ke what Chenye. Bleu. Ake Sunday Muluku. Egbe wono ni bia ne osun ni hia ni esani ape ni jumo ajo. Shani ne ke wo chenye fe ye bia ne je ifon shi hia ake ni be ishe wo ke sachi kome ba ngwe ba no. Kuni Ghana ma fe be je ga pa no pe. Shi Ghana ma fe ba no shishi. Kuni ke no yeli ko huye kuni mo fe mo ayino kuni kusueni abachwe kuni eya pepepe akeni ibala ake wonyemme kumehu nije manse keme kumehu ni taflache ji gamane ameje iwo obayi blofo fiu kuni wokefu kuni mo fe mo anushishi. God bless you. Colleagues in the media, friends from all over, good people of Ghana, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon at the forecourt of the Palace of the Gamanche and President of the Traditional Council, Ni Taki Taiko Ju II. We speak here this afternoon and welcome you under his authority, and you all do know the big task ahead of us here in the Ghana state. As we build up to the final funeral rites of our beloved Queen Mother of the Ghana state, Na DEDEI OMAEDRU III, it is important that we lay a few things in terms of communication and of course say a few things finally and give it finality so that everyone who is at the receiving end of this information will understand and also comply in accordance with our norms and our values as a people. So this afternoon, I wouldn't want to waste too much of the time. I'd like to immediately hand over to a member of the Central Planning Committee of this final funeral rite for our beloved Queen Mother to address all of us and give us clarity on certain questions that are being asked. But I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the chairman of the Funeral Planning Committee for our late beloved Queen Mother, our chairperson, Ni Adote Utinto, who is the same payment. Shall we put our hands together for him? We are also ably supported by our Queen Mothers and also the chairman of the Protocol Subcommittee of the funeral of our late Queen Mother, Ambassador Parker Alote. So at this time, respectfully, I would like to hand over to a former Attorney General and former Ambassador to Canada, who also is President of the Gadangwe Council, and also serves, very importantly, and for the purposes of this afternoon, as a member of the Central Planning Committee for the funeral of our beloved MANNYE, Na DEDEI OMAEDRU III. Shall we welcome Honorable Ayikwe Otu.
Concentrate. Okay, money work over there one day. When you have this kind of thing, but yesterday something dramatic happened.
Chama, you're worried. You.
That the court has granted some form of injunction. we then had not been served, we had not seen the copy. But unfortunately, those of you doing the netizens started posting it all over. So we had wind of it, we cited it, we read it, and we were satisfied that it had got nothing to do with what we are doing here. But the point is that you are dealing with so many people, and you don't know how people understand issues. The understanding for some of them is that, yala cafe don't, playa, yala fe don't, in other words, the funeral is no longer coming on. You know, when you do this sort of thing, you discourage people. And you know, we've worked. We've had people coming to sign book of condolence. We've spent so much time, money, expense, traveling, going about, informing dignitaries, prominent chiefs, politicians to come and mourn with us. All these people are holding themselves in readiness to come, only for that bombshell to be released. So we had to go to court today to deal with the matter once and for all. And that is why I've been chosen to speak with you. We were in court this morning. We argued against the injunction that was granted. We asked that it be set aside. And at the end of it, we had this order made that we want to share with you. Upon reading the affidavit filed by the applicants and imposed to by the first defendant applicants, and upon hearing an input to explain, counsel for defendants applicants, I am of the view that the order of interim injunction granted on 25th October 2023 was made in error. The applicants failed to give the court the true statement of things. In fairness to the parties, the order of interim injunction granted on 25th October 2023 is hereby set aside. Any party desirous of proceeding may come on notice to the other party for proper evaluation of the evidence from both sides. Now, the importance of this is that the order that people have misinterpreted has been set aside. So there's no order anymore, anywhere, which anybody should even worry his head trying to interpret. What we have here is that the order has been set aside and we have every right to proceed and do what we told you to do. So this is the position so far. On Saturday, we believe that those prominent chiefs who have been invited may come with their entourage. Some of them may want to display. So we are calling upon you to give them every coverage that matters. If you see them displayed, we are all one. There's a one country. This is an opportunity for us to also showcase our history. I believe that when you see our Russia, you see some of the historical clubs that are so we thank you so much for coming, and we believe that as partners in this endeavor, you would do your best to carry the news all over. But yesterday, some of the information I was getting was coming from abroad. I was sitting here and I was getting information about orders that have been made in Ghana. So please, carry it. Let them also share. That's what they say. Share. You need to share. And let people know that there is nothing, no impediment in our way to organizing this very grand program and displaying the culture of the Ghana. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you. Can the media get the copy of